Hello everyone, welcome to our 128th Cotton Fair online trade show. I'm your host Ilya. I came from Hebei Metal Technology Limited Company. Our company has a history around 30 years, and our company located in the hometown of Weilmash in China, Anping County, Hebei Province. We have so many kinds of fence, such as triangle bending fence, high security fence, chain link fence, temporary fence, edge protect, crowd control barrier, farm fence, T-post, Y-post, and so on. And today I will mainly introduce the triangle bending fence to you. Now you can see there are so many kinds of posts on the table. The first one is peach post. Because the shape like a peach, so we call it peach post. For the peach post, we have two sizes. This is a big size. The size is 70 by 100 millimeter. And we also have a smaller one. The size is 50 by 70 millimeters. And the thickness is 1 millimeter or 1.1 millimeter or 1.2 millimeter. And for the surface treatment, this one, the color you can see is black, and we also can do green, gray. The surface treatment of the peach post is PVC coated. When the surface treatment is PVC coated, then there are so many kinds of colors are available for you, like this one. But the common color is black, green, and gray. This is the green one. This is the gray one. And the second post is this one, square post. You can see it's a square post, and the size is 70 by 70 millimeters. And we also can do 80 by 80 millimeters. And for this one, the surface treatment is also PVC coated. So it's same with the peach post. We can do so many kinds of colors like this one. And the common color is green, gray, and black. Okay, let's see the next one is rectangle post. You can see the shape is a rectangle. The size is 40 by 70 millimeters. And we also can do another size. You can see this one, there is a plastic anti-ring cap. And for the anti-ring cap, we can do the color same with the post. This one is a green, and we also have gray anti-ring cap. And we also can make the metal post on the rectangle post. Of course, the square post we also have the plastic anti-ring cap. This one is a green, and we also have the black and gray anti-ring cap. We also can do the metal anti-ring cap on the top. It will be welded on the top like this. Okay, the next one is the round post. For the round post, this one the color is black. And the next one, the post is Dutch post. About the Dutch post, the surface treatment is also PVC coated, so we can do so many kinds of colors. And the common color is black, green, and gray. And the next one is the round post. And the surface treatment is also PVC coated, so this one is black, and we also can do another colors. Like the post, we can do all of the colors as a requirement. Okay, now I will introduce the post match the fence one by one. First one is the pitch post. For the pitch post, we have two sizes. The first one is the big size. The size is 40 by 100 mm, and the thickness is 1.2 mm. And we also have the smaller one. The size is 40 by 70. The size is 50 by 70 mm, and the thickness is 1.2 mm. And for the surface treatment, it's PVC coated, and the color for this one is black, and this one is green. This one is gray. Because the surface treatment is PVC coated, so there are no MOQ for the colors. So many kinds of colors are available for you. And the common color is black, green, and gray. Now you can see at the bottom there's a base. This one is a square base, like this. The second one is a round base. And the last one is a triangle base. And if you don't need the base, we also can do this one. This is no base. And if you choose the pitch post like this one, you should buy the post longer than the panel. I suggest is 500 mm because it should be buried in the ground. Okay, now I will introduce how to use the pitch post. Now I get a mesh panel. If we use the pitch post, then the mesh will be cut apart like this one. And we will part the cut before the powder coated, so the cut point will be powdered very well. Now I will introduce how to use the pitch post to match the mesh panel. It's very easy. We can put the mesh panel like this one, then it's okay. If you only have one person, then there is a clamp should be used. There are two clamps. This is a bigger one and this is a smaller one. And I will introduce how to use it. You can see there's a small bending on this one. It's for the post. We can use it like this. Then it's finished. So only one person can install the pitch post with the wire mesh, like this. And then we get another pitch post. Then it's finished. When you install the pitch post with the mesh, you should put one post on here and then put one mesh, and then you can match another pitch post like this. Then it's finished. Very easy. Okay, then I will introduce the square post with the pitch post. Square post with the wire mesh. 先暂停一下，先打列一下。Now I will introduce how the square post with the mesh panel. For the square post, we have the size. This one is 60 by 60 millimeters, and the thickness we can make is 1.2 millimeter or 1.5 millimeter or 2 millimeter. And we also can make this one. The color is green, and we also can make another one like this. The color is black. And now, this is the anti-ring cap. It's for the square post. This one, the color is green, and this one, the color is black. When the post is green, so we should use this one. And if the post is black, and we will use the black clamp. And for the clamps, we have the M clamp like this, because the size like a letter M, because the shape like a letter M, so we call it M clamp. And for the M clamp, we also have the black and green. When the post is green, so we should use this one. And we also have this one. It's also a plastic clamp. It's very suitable for the square post. When you install the square post with the mesh size, with the mesh panel, then you should put this like this one, and then put it on here. And if you use this one, we punch the hole like this, and then use some screws and ball to fix it. Now you can see this one, the plastic, there are some space. It's all of this is for the fence. Now I will introduce how to use the plastic clamp. We should put the clamp like this. Then it's finished. And there are some space for the mesh. We should put the mesh like this. Like this. And then we get some skills. Then tie it. Then it's finished. Very easy to install. And now, let's see this one. There are some space. It's all for the mesh panel. If there is a corner, then you can put one mesh like this. You can put it here or at inner. You can put it in the middle or in the outside. And the next one is the arm clamp. You can see there is a very small anti-ring cap. We can put it at here. And this one is a install one. We put the arm clamp and then cover it. Then the skills will be safe. And for the square post, we also have this one. It's also a clamp. It's a metal clamp. Maybe some clients want a metal clamp because the plastic one, after 10 years, it will be lose the color. It will be not very beautiful. So we also have the metal clamp like this one. This is a metal clamp. For the square post, we have 4 kinds of clamps. This one is plastic one. The shape like an M, so we call it M clamp. And for the M clamp, this one is green, and we also have black. This one is also a plastic clamps. And we also have this one is a metal clamp. The last one is also a metal clamp. And for the surface treatment, this one is galvanized and this one is PVC coated. When the surface treatment is PVC coated, then we can do green, gray, and black. And if this one, the surface treatment is galvanized, then the color is silver. And for the square post, the size, this one is 60 by 60 millimeter. And we also have 40 by 40 and 50 by 50 and even 80 by 80 millimeter. And the thickness, we can do 1.5 or 1.2 or even 2.0 millimeter. Okay, now I finished the introduce of the square post. Then I will introduce the rectangle post match the mesh panel. For the rectangle post, we also have the plastic clamp like this. And we also have this one, the metal clamp. And we even use this one. This is also a metal clamp. And for the anti-ring cap, this is a plastic anti-ring cap. The shape is also a rectangle. It's very suitable for the rectangle post, and the size is 40 by 60 millimeter. And for the post cap, we also have this one. This is a black color, and this one is a plastic. And we also have a gray color. This one, the anti-ring cap, is a metal cap. We welded it and then we galvanized it. For the rectangle post, the size we can do 40 by 60, and even we can do 60 by 80 millimeter. And on the bottom, there is a base, square base. If you don't need the base, you should put the post a degree under the ground. I suggest you the length should be 500 millimeter. So the post should be longer than the mesh panel, about 500 millimeter. And for the mesh panel, the wire diameter we can do 4 millimeter or 5 millimeter. For the surface treatment of the mesh panel, we have three thirds. This one is a PE coated, and we also have this one is PVC coated. This one, the color is black, and this one is green. We also can do this, like this one is green. When you choose the surface treatment is PVC coated, then there are so many kinds of colors are available for you. Like this one, all of the colors are available for you, but the commonly color is black, green, and gray. Black, green, and gray. And the third one, the surface treatment, is this one. This is hot dip galvanized after the black wire welded. So the color of this one is silver. For the zinc coating of this one, we have the commonly is 40 to 60 kilogram per square meter, and the high zinc coating is more than 240 kilogram per square meter. And we also have the hot dip galvanized after the black wire welded. Then the zinc coating will be more than 400 kilogram per square meter. Now look at the base. Look at the square base. On the bottom there's a hole, because when some ring into the post, then it will be out in the hole, from the hole. For the mesh panel, the height we can do 8 800 millimeter or 1.2 millimeter or 2 millimeter or even 2.2 millimeter. For the width, we can do 2 millimeter or 2.5 millimeter. The size of the mesh panel we can do as your requirement. And the mesh hole, the horizontal mesh is 50 millimeter and the vertical mesh size is 200 millimeter. And we also can do the vertical mesh size is 55 millimeter and the vertical mesh size is 200 millimeter. Even we can do the 75 by 150 millimeter. And for the thickness, we can do 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, or 5 millimeter. Okay, now I finished the introduce of the rectangle post. Then I will introduce this one is a Dutch post. You can see the size. The post named Dutch post. And this one is a plastic anti-ring cap. It's very suitable for the Dutch post like this. When we install the mesh, we should put the mesh this place, and then use the plastic clamp to fix them. When we install the post with the mesh panel, we will use the screws like this one to fix it. For the Dutch post, you can see the color is black, and we also can do green, gray. Now you can see on the bottom there's a round base, and we also can do square base. We can do it as your requirement. And for the size, the Dutch post we can do is the diameter we can do is 40 by 8 millimeter, and even we can do is 60 millimeter. And the thickness we can do is 1.4 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, and 1.8 millimeter, and 2 millimeter. And for the panel height, we can do 1.1 meter, 1.2 meter, 1.5, 1.8, and 2 meter, 2.2, or even 2.4 meter. And the surface treatment of this one, this is a black, this one is galvanized tube, then PVC coated. So the color we can do is black, green, and green. And we also can do the surface treatment is black tube, then hot dip galvanized. Then for the peak post, the surface treatment, this one is black. The surface treatment is PVC coated. Before the PVC coated, the material is galvanized. And we also can do the surface treatment is hot dip galvanized before black. And the next one is the last one. This is the round post. You can see this is a round post, and the post size of this one is the diameter is 48 millimeter, and we also can do 60 millimeter or 74 millimeter. And for the thickness of the round post, we can do 1.5 millimeter or 1.8 millimeter or 2 millimeter. And this one is a plastic anti-ring cap. The color is green, and we also have like this one is a black. This one is very strong. When we install it, anyone can remove it. It's very strong. And this one we can use it like this. It's an anti-ring cap. And we also have this one. It's a metal cap, metal anti-ring cap. The color is black, and the surface treatment of the anti-ring cap is PVC coated. So we can do like this one, black and green and green. For the anti-ring cap, we have so many kinds of size. This one is for the 48 millimeter. It's for the diameter is 48 millimeter, and this one is for the 60 millimeter. This is a clamp. This one is for the round post, and this one is for the dovetail post. This one is for the Dutch post. You can see for the round post, the clamps have some space. It's for the mesh panel. It's for the wire. If we install the mesh panel with the round post, we will put the wire in this way. Or if there is a corner, then this one is also a place we can put the mesh like this. If there is not a corner, then we can put another mesh panel like this. We can put the wire into the space. Now let's see the bottom. There's a square post, and we also have round space. This one is a square space. The space size is 150 millimeter by 150 millimeter, and the thickness of the base is 5 millimeter, and we also have 6 millimeter. Now on the table there are 4 kinds of posts match the mesh panel. This one is the pitch post, this is the square post, this one is the rectangle post, this is the Dutch post, and the last one is the round post. I will introduce the post match the mesh panel one by one, and this one is the pitch post. For the pitch post, you can see it's the anti-ring cap. This one is for the big size. The size is 70 by 100 millimeter. And this one is for the smaller pitch post. The size is 40 by 70 millimeter. Now you can see on our anti-ring cap, there's our logo, HGMT, and we also can change the logo to your logo. If you want to put your logo on this one, you can send your picture or your letter. We can change it. For the triangle bending fence, it's also called wire mesh fence. It's very popular in the Europe market. And for the size of the post, the height we can do from 600 millimeter to 2.4 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, and for the width we can do 1 meter, 2 meter, or 2.5 meter. And for the post, we can do on the bottom. It can be used the base, square base, round base, or we also have this one is a triangle base. And for the surface treatment, the post is PVC coated. Then the colors, we have so many kinds of colors for you. Like this one, there are so many kinds of colors are available for you. But the common color for the post is black, gray, and green. And for the mesh panel, the surface treatment, this one is PE coated, and this one is PVC coated. And we also have another one is hot dip galvanized after the black wire welded. The color for this one is silver. And for the anti-ring cap, we have this one is plastic, and we also have like this one is a metal anti-ring cap. We will weld the anti-ring cap with the post, then we will put it to the hot dip galvanized. And now I finished my introduce for the post match the mesh panel. Then I will show you the process of the triangle bending fence to you. Hello everyone, this is Ilya. Welcome to our 128th Cotton Fair online trade show. I came from Hebei Giant Metal Technology Limited Company. Our company is located in the hometown of the wire mesh in China, Anping County, Hebei Province. We are very professional in the wire mesh fence. We have so many kinds of products, such as this one is triangle bending fence, and we also have chain link fence, temporary fence, high security fence, form fence, T-post, Y-post, and so many kinds of fence. And today I will mainly introduce this one, the triangle bending fence, to you. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.